Good morning, Toby Johnson. I'm Emily, and this is First Things First period on Tuesday, October 6, 2015.
That means it's time for First Things First on TJTV. I'm Celeste. Let's start off by talking about TAs.
Do you want to be a teacher's assistant? This time it's available to both 7th graders and 8th graders.
A TA assists the teacher by making copies, order worksheets, and assist with various projects.
Students who want to be a TA must have a 3.0 GPA or higher, be self-motivated, enthusiastic, and have no discipline concerns.
If you are interested, please pick up an application from your counselor in Student Services or the administration building.
The deadline is October 8th, no exceptions.
Yearbook purchases as of September 30th, 2015 are posted on School Loop. Your name will be listed according to your first name and the last 4 digits of your student ID.
If you have any questions, please loop mail Mrs. Zhu or see her in MC10.
Next meeting for Mathletes will be on Friday, October 9th from 7:30 to 8 o'clock a.m. in MF11.
27 members have signed up for the first competition.
Teams A and B will compete.
And Teams C, D, and E will be the practice teams.
It's your last chance to work together on the pink practice sheets for the upcoming competition on Thursday, October 15th.
Please arrange your transportation to Florin High School.
Yearbooks are still available for pre-order. Bring $45 to the student store window at your lunch. Make sure to bring your ID.
A limited number of yearbooks will be available after winter break.
Now let's go to Caitlin with This Day in History.
This Day in History.
Hey Jags, Caitlin here with TDIH. In 1866, the Reno Gang carries out the first robbery of a moving train in the U.S., making off with over $10,000 from an Ohio and Mississippi train in Jackson County, Indiana. In 1926, Yankee slugger Babe Ruth hits a record 3 homers against the St. Louis Cardinals in the 4th game of the World Series. In 1967, the Navy pilots fly 34 missions as they strike against the Chinese border. And in 1976, Pope John Paul II becomes the first pope to visit the White House. To find out more information, go to history.com. Well, that's it for me. I'm Caitlin. Now back to you.
Thanks, Caitlin.
Back to School Night is October 21st from 6 o'clock to 7:15. For those of you who made it into Elf Jr., the musical, you need to attend an after-school meeting in Miss Spinelli's room. If you are interested in being part of the stage crew for Elf Jr., applications are in the student store wall pocket.
Turn in the application to Miss Spinelli on the stage by Friday.
If you love hot cocoa and want to study for your finals, then come to Cocoa and Cram.
It will be held in the cafeteria tomorrow from 8 to 9:10 a.m. The cocoa will cost 50 cents plain or $1 with whipped cream or marshmallows.
Teachers and web students will be there to help with all subjects. Bring your study materials and see you there. Do you have 30 seconds? Let's learn a little bit about Miss Lewis in today's Teacher Time.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Lewis. I grew up near Redding, California. My parents moved around a lot when I was growing up, and I lived in New Hampshire, Arizona, New Mexico, and California. I met my husband at BYU, go Cougars, and we have 4 kids. 3 of them are in college. One's in San Diego, one's in Idaho, and one's in Utah. And we love to travel. We love to spend time together as a family, play games, and it's a lot of fun teaching at Toby Johnson. This is my 12th year here. I teach math, and I love to do lots of fun stuff.
On October 14th, the PSAT will be held. In order for 7th graders to take the test, they will have to pay $10. 8th graders are free.
All 8th graders must take the PSAT. All students taking the PSAT will need to be on campus by 7:45 a.m. The test begins at 8.
Lunch will be served at 11 a.m. for students who want to eat lunch. School starts for all students at 11:30. School will be dismissed at 2:47 p.m.
Emily, do you know what time it is?
I think it's time to talk. Sports Talk.
Hey Jags, looks like by the time on the clock, we could talk a little sports talk. Today, your Lady Jags have a home game against Kerr, two parts of town that don't like each other. Well, show them what Toby can do. In football news, a great week of wins for teams in the NFL. Ravens beat the Steelers 23-20. Chicago barely beat the Raiders 22-20. Packers beat the 49ers 17-3. Falcons destroyed the Texans 48-21. Seahawks barely beat the Lions 13-10. And the Saints beat the Cowboys 26-20 in overtime. In the NBA world, yesterday the Brooklyn Nets lost to a Turkish team called Fenerbahçe Ulker 101-96. The defending champs, the Golden State Warriors, defeated the Toronto Raptors 95-87. The Sacramento Kings beat the Portland Trail Blazers 109-105 in overtime. Well, looks like by the hour on the clock, my time is up. I'll see you next time where we can talk some sports talk.
Thanks, Denzin.
If you are interested in joining the staff of TJTV, whether you want to be on camera or on the tech side, then come pick up an application from Mrs. LaChapelle in MC9.
TJTV is a 0 period, which means every day except Wednesday at 7 o'clock a.m.
The students are what make up TJTV. They direct, write, and produce the show.
If you are interested in joining, please come fill out an application and turn it in. The deadline is this Friday.
Hey, it's Josh playing for TJTV about what it takes to put on a live news show. 20 students come to school an hour early just to put on a live news show. A lot of hard work and preparation is put in for one show each day. These students are dedicated to TJTV and have a passion for what they do. There's a lot of jobs that go into TJTV, such as tech director, director, floor director, audio tech, green screen, and prompter.
Well, that's it for me. Now back to you.
Well, that's it for today's show.
We hope you've enjoyed this episode of
First Things First on TJTV. I'm Emily. Have an awesome day.
And I'm Celeste. It's National Mad Hatter Day.